I'm here live on a nature walk here in the Blevins wildlife area. It's a nature trail, more specifically the Marion Certain Trail. If you're a nature enthusiast like myself, and you would come out and take in the nature trails. It's a beautiful Thursday morning, almost afternoon. So rise and grind, my good people. Nature walks like this are very therapeutic and very mentally stabilizing. But being that you are on a nature trail, you definitely should always keep a map on hand. Always keep a map on hand, because sometimes these trails can get kind of tricky. There are a lot of tips that you should take. Of course, you definitely want to bring plenty of hydration, water, because this is, a lot of walking can be, depending on how far you go. But appreciate everybody for coming into the live so far. If you're just hopping into the live, make sure you hit that like button. It's one click of a mouse or a double tap of the screen. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. P9 Travel Vlogs. I'm on a nature walk this morning / afternoon, right here at the Blevins. I'm gonna make my way back down off the trail. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Welcome to the live, Jackson. Jackson in the building. Thank you for tuning in. One thing about it, when you come and hike, it's good to bring a hiking stick. I didn't bring one because I wasn't, prepared to really go on like a really long hike. But next time when I go on like a longer hike, I'm gonna bring a hiking stick. It's definitely recommended, especially when you're going up those steep like trails. You definitely want to use a hiking stick. That way you can maintain your balance and all that stuff and minimize the chance of an injury. You know how that go. Being that this is nature, you're going to encounter some creatures every now and then. Even if you see a snake, right? Even if you see a snake, say, don't panic. Just back away from the snake. Give it its space and let it slither or whatever it does, and you'll be okay. But yeah, making my way back down. I believe it's called the Marion the Marion Certain Trail, the builded Marion Certain Trail, where I'm at right now. But I'm here at Blevins Gap. I'm gonna go check out Big Cove a little later on, do a live there. For those that are just coming into the live, stream, this is P9. And I'm the host of P9 Travel Vlogs. In case you're new to the channel, I'm a host of P9 Travel Vlogs. I vlog different cities, states, landmarks, things of that nature. I record I go around recording footage of the cities and states that I cover, provide the historical context behind them, and just overall, just get a whole vibe of where I'm at. So if you guys are interested, please go check out the content. Go check out the long form content. I would greatly appreciate that. And, definitely subscribe to the channel. Show some support. Definitely on a mission to grow the channel and become a top tier travel vlogger on this platform. So check that out, y'all. Yeah, it's always good to bring a map if you're doing these type of trails. Now, if you don't have a paper map, it's recommended that you get a paper map. But you can always download maps online. You could download PDAs. Here goes a sign that points to different trails. I just came off the Bill and Marion Trail, but this way they have the Smoke Rise Trail, and the other one they have the Sugar Tree Trail. Now both the Sugar Tree Trail heads southwest, and I believe the Smoke Rise Trail heads like straight west. So, but yeah, definitely bring a map. Definitely bring a map, because if you don't bring a paper map, definitely download a map online. Most of these trails and these parks and whatnot, they have websites where you can download a map and whatnot. Hey, welcome, Model Laurie. Welcome to the live. I appreciate you for stopping by. Just got off this trail right here at Huntsville, Blevins, called Blevins Gap. Blevins Gap, series of trails right over here. You get really good views of the city from here too. Welcome to the live, Maria. Thank you for tuning in. Sasquatch, thank you for tuning in once again. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, I had to get my nature trail hike, whatever you want to call it. I had to get my walk on. I had to get my nature walk on this morning. So yeah, it's very relaxing. But wait till you guys see this. Wait till you guys see this right here. This is gonna be really nice coming up. Absolutely, model. Absolutely. These views are very nice, for real. They got this little area, that I'm gonna walk towards. It's gonna be absolutely astounding. That's one of the biggest perks of living in Huntsville. It's a lot of nature, a lot of recreation. I mean, it has the advantage of being, located where it's located, geographically speaking. Appreciate everybody for tuning in so far. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday morning / afternoon or whatever time it is in your locale. Just hearing, I don't know, something about that's so gratifying about hearing your feet go up against these rocks, you know what I'm saying? And that's the highway right there. So even when you riding, it's just a really gorgeous view, you know? See, I didn't even know they had this over here. But this is basically a nature preserve. That's what it is. It's a nature preserve. So you have the state park. You have Montesano State Park, which is a local. It's a state park, but it's it's in Huntsville, so it's kind of like a state park in an urbanized area. And yeah, you have the Blevins Gap Nature Preserve. So they have like a little garden over here. You're gonna check it out. And look at these views right here. You can pretty much see all of Huntsville. Like, it's crazy. You see all of Huntsville, basically. This is the garden right here. They have benches where you could just sit and just take in the views. Y'all see that? Absolutely gorgeous. Isn't it amazing, Sasquatch? Beautiful views. Beautiful views. It's motivating. It's motivating, man. It's motivating for real. I haven't done any vlogging in a minute, but it motivates me to get back out there. And Sasquatch, this is in Alabama. It's local right here in Huntsville, Alabama. They have these gardens that's right here, right by it. So just imagine sitting here, right? And you could watch the sunset, watch the sun rise. I mean, it's absolutely incredible, for sure. You can get a good view of the city from here, but I think realistically, I don't know. I think downtown is. I don't think you can really. I don't really see downtown from over here, so it's probably like another. It's probably like a. You can probably get that view from like another trail. Look at this. This is called the Hive. The Hive, a gift from, who was that? Kari, Derek, Lisa, and Kiko. It's really nice. This is really nice. Hey, I like how how different people, most of them who are like locals, they make contributions as far as their artwork, and everything like that. Let me get some water. Get a couple sips of water real quick. But yeah, I think this is what they were referring to. This looks like a beehive. The way this is sculpted, the way this is carved out, it looks like a beehive. It looks really dope. Looks really dope. Let me go around the other way. Wonder what these are supposed to be. Wonder what these structures are supposed to be right here. So yeah, you could come over here, catch it, like I said, catch the sunset. We track change of the seasons through weather changes and calendars, but did you know that you can also tell the season by observing the position of the sun on the horizon? Because of the tilt of the Earth's axis, different parts of the planet receive unequal amounts of sunlight throughout the year. The phenomenon means that the sunset appears at different spots on the horizon from a fixed point. So this is like a illustration of the sun's path during the different seasons, specifically the winter and the summer, because those are the two most extreme temperatures, or the most two extreme seasons in out of all the four seasons, the winter and summer solstice. It's really cool. And then they have the cardinal directions right here. It's really nice, y'all. If you happen to be in Huntsville, in the North Alabama or Huntsville area, definitely want to come check out some of their nature trails. This is Blevins Gap. Blevins Gap Nature Preserve. So water storage so these are like water storage tanks. So this is basically where they will store the water so that they can maintain the garden. Of course, obviously the plants need a lot of maintenance in regards to water. So it's a beautiful garden. Yes, Sasquatch biking here would be fun. Like once I get my bicycle, I'm gonna be riding my bike around here for sure. They even have these monuments, or these dedications on these benches. This was in honor of Peter and Cora Bakken. And then they have a quote here from Mary Davis: "To walk in nature is to witness 1,000 miracles." Amen to that, for sure. Most definitely. What up, Stash? My boy Stash in the building. What's going on with it, bro? How you been? Thanks for tuning in to the live. I'm gonna sit here for a few minutes. Then I'm gonna move on to my next stop. Now this one's in love and memory of David John Seymour, and they have a poem here from or at least like an excerpt from Robert Frost called "The Road Not Taken." Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the ones less traveled by, and that made all of the difference. Some really nice quotes. But yeah, y'all, just taking in the views, taking in the scenery. Once again, I appreciate everybody who is in the live stream right now, and those that are tapping in. If you're new to this channel, please take a look at previous content that I have on here, whether it's long form live streams, whatever the case may be. But just to give you a synopsis of what this channel is about, for those that want to know, I do travel content. I go to cities, states, landmarks, parks like this one, and just I'll either vlog or I'll live stream. I've been doing a lot of live streams lately, but most of the time, especially if I'm like in the cities and towns and things like that, I'll do vlogs. I'll do long form content, and I go around getting the vibe of the cities or the towns, especially the artwork, the sculptures, and giving the history of the cities and towns that I record at. So if you want to get a better understanding, because me explaining it, I feel like it'll do more justice if you watch the videos. Go check out the content, like and subscribe. I'll greatly appreciate anybody, any new supporters. Mostly appreciated. But yeah, guys, it's been a good walk. It's been a good little walk. It's been really relaxing, really relaxing. But here's some more stuff right here too. For those that are interested, it just talks about pollinator gardens. So wild bees, hummingbirds, and hoverflies are attracted to pollinators, and it's basically a good food source. The food chain and the ecosystem, and it talks about planting a pollinator garden. It's especially important to include a variety of native plants in your garden plans. Adult insects can usually feed from a variety of different plant species, including non-natives, but the larval forms of these animals often require a particular native species for their nourishment. So yeah, you definitely, if you plan on having those type of animals in your basically in your vicinity, those are the type of things you have to plant. You have to plant a garden, and have to have the pollinators. So you have what looks like a caterpillar right here. So pollinators, that's what they are. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's cool being out here on this nature trail. It's really good. It was really good coming out here and just enjoying the vibes. But I'm gonna go to another nature trail and check that out. Yeah, y'all, look at that. And there's plenty of parking out here too, so you know, there's no excuse for those out there, you know, talk about I don't want to go walk on a nature trail. Plenty of parking in a lot of these nature trail parking lots, you know what I'm saying? Get out there, walk, man. Get out there. It's very, you know, it's very relaxing. Good for the soul, good for the spirit, you know. That natural light. Nothing like it, man. Nothing like it. And like I said, when you have parks like this, you have trails that are in an urbanized area like Huntsville. It's pretty cool, you know, especially considering, you know, like a city like Huntsville with over 250,000 people, to be able to get like somewhere to have access to a place like this and not have to go too far. It's like basically within the city. It's a very good option to have to kind of get away from all the noise and the traffic, hustle and bustle, you know, all that stuff. But yeah, guys, appreciate everybody for tapping into this live. I'm gonna go live a little later on from another location, so y'all be on the lookout for that. But until then, y'all, live from Blevins Gap Nature Preserve, this is P9 signing off for the moment. Peace.